On the sun-drenched playground, young Samuel's eyes fixate on a shiny coin, lost treasure amidst the colorful chaos. With subtle mischief, he kicks dirt, concealing his find beneath a veil of innocence. Under the guise of playful abandon, Samuel casually claims the coin, pocketing his secret prize. The soft piano music begins. As Samuel walks away, the coin safely in his pocket. Sunlight floods the classroom as young Samuel sweats over his test, a knot of anxiety tightening in his small frame. His eyes dart furtively to his neighbor's paper, a silent plea for help etched on his face. He copies an answer, a bead of sweat trickling down his temple as guilt gnaws at him. Samuel's gaze sweeps the room, fear that he's been caught flashing in his wide, anxious eyes. The teacher's gentle query hangs in the air. Does anyone need help with the test? Samuel shrinks further into his seat, the weight of his secret pressing down on him. In the warm glow of the living room, an overturned vase lies in pieces at Samuel's feet. His mother enters, her face a mask of worry and slight annoyance. "Samuel, did you break this vase?" she asks, her voice laced with exhaustion. Samuel points, a desperate lie escaping his lips. "Lydia did it, Mom. I saw her." Amidst friends, Samuel, 16, wears a smug grin, his boasting echoing in the schoolyard. "I aced it. Nailed the test. Top of the class, baby," Samuel declares, a hint of dishonesty in his tone. His expansive gestures try to mask the unspoken truth behind his stellar grade. The air vibrates with unspoken tension, a subtle unease rippling through the group. Music swells, amplifying the underlying tension and hinting at future fallout. Inside the bustling store, Samuel eyes a video game, his expression shifting to mischievous calculation. With a swift, practiced move, he slips the game into his backpack, unseen by the oblivious clerk. He strides confidently toward the exit, the thrill of the theft evident in his posture. A smirk plays on Samuel's lips as he steps out into the daylight, savoring his small victory. In the bustling school cafeteria, the scent of fried food mixes with the lively chatter of students. Samuel, a lanky teenager, leans in conspiratorially, a mischievous glint in his eyes. Anna enters, her kind eyes scanning the crowded room, a shy hope in her cautious movements. Samuel's voice cuts through the noise. "Did you hear about Anna? I heard she totally bombed the history test." Anna freezes, her face paling as laughter echoes around her, each sound a piercing sting. On a dark street, Samuel, a man sharply dressed, embodies success with every confident stride. A homeless person is huddled in a doorway, swallowed by shadows. Samuel barely glances at the figure as he moves past. He approaches an expensive car, its sleek lines gleaming under the streetlights. Samuel unlocks the car, a symbol of his achievement, and slips inside. Sunlight floods Samuel's modern office, highlighting the expensive art adorning the walls. Samuel leans forward, a predatory glint hardening his eyes. He expertly manipulates the negotiations, his focus absolute. His words are precise, each one calculated for maximum impact. Samuel's tone is unwavering, revealing a cold, detached demeanor. He displays no empathy for his negotiation opponent. In the warm glow of the restaurant, Samuel sits alone at a table for four, a stark contrast to the implied laughter and companionship. His restless fingers dance across his phone, a digital lifeline in his palpable solitude. He glances up, a flicker of hope in his eyes, only to be met by the mocking emptiness of the surrounding chairs. Each empty seat whispers a silent story of absence and unmet expectations. The background music fades, amplifying the heavy silence that envelops Samuel's lonely vigil. A sigh escapes him, a quiet acknowledgement of the night's bitter disappointment. In his lavish apartment, surrounded by symbols of success, Samuel sits alone, a portrait of profound unhappiness. Expensive furniture and artwork fill the space, yet they offer no solace to his empty gaze. The deafening silence of the room amplifies his solitude, a stark contrast to his opulent surroundings. He is a man adrift, lost in a sea of possessions that cannot fill the void within. His isolation is palpable, a heavy cloak of despair draped over his shoulders. In the dim light, Samuel kneels, his body convulsing with uncontrollable sobs. Tears stream down his face, each drop a testament to his profound grief. His hands are clasped tightly, knuckles bone white as he begs for mercy. "Please, forgive me," Samuel whispers, his voice cracking with anguish. In the dim light of his apartment, Samuel stares at his laptop, a digital window reflecting his troubled thoughts. His fingers hover over the keyboard, the weight of his decision heavy in the quiet room. He types, "Homeless shelters, near me," each word a step into the unknown, driven by desperation. Hesitation flickers across his face, a brief battle between pride and necessity. Determination hardens his gaze, his fingers striking the keys with renewed resolve, ready to confront reality. Outside the bustling homeless shelter, a beacon of hope shines on a cloudy day. Samuel stands ready, a gentle giant among those in need, his presence a comforting promise. He carefully serves food, each portion a symbol of care and respect. His eyes meet theirs, offering a moment of connection, a silent acknowledgement of shared humanity. A genuine smile graces Samuel's lips, transforming a simple act into a profound gesture of kindness. Sunlight paints Samuel's office as dust motes dance, illuminating the heavy mahogany desk where he sits, his face etched with sincerity. Anna faces Samuel, surprise and wariness clouding her features as she listens. Samuel fidgets, hands clasped, as he breaks the silence. "Anna, I need to apologize." His voice cracks with remorse. "There's no excuse for my actions." Anna's expression softens slightly. "Samuel, I didn't expect this." "I accept your apology, Samuel," Anna replies, a flicker of hope in her eyes. "It's a start." Samuel approaches the counter, setting down a worn video game case, its faded cover a testament to time. He nervously tells the store owner, I need to return this and confess something." The store owner raises an eyebrow. "Confess? Return? What's this about?" Samuel, filled with remorse, admits, "I stole it. A long time ago. I feel terrible about it." The store owner softens slightly. Honesty is a rare commodity these days. Bathed in sunlight, Anna's quaint house stands as Samuel approaches, his nervous energy a palpable aura. He hesitates, a moment of reflection before knocking, his heart pounding in anticipation. The door opens, revealing Anna, her face etched with surprise and a hint of guarded emotion. "Anna, I know it's been years, but I needed to say I'm sorry," Samuel says, his voice laced with remorse. "Okay, Samuel, I forgive you," Anna replies after a long pause, her eyes conveying years of unspoken pain. "Thank you, Anna. Thank you," Samuel whispers, relief washing over him as a heavy burden lifts. Dim light pools around Samuel as he sits, a book open in his hands, the room quiet save for the turning of pages. The focused beam of the reading lamp highlights the soft lines of contentment around Samuel's eyes. A gentle smile touches his lips as he absorbs the words, lost in thought. The quiet rustle of pages replaces the typical drone of the television, filling the air. He seems more at peace, the weight of the world momentarily lifted by the simple act of reading. The scene exudes a sense of calm and contentment, a stark contrast to the outside world. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting a warm glow as Samuel enters the park. With a gentle hand, Samuel scatters birdseed across the ground, his face lit with a peaceful smile. A flurry of wings as pigeons and sparrows descend, drawn to Samuel's offering. The air is alive with cooing and chirping, a symphony of nature serenading Samuel. Lost in the moment, Samuel watches the birds, a genuine sense of joy radiating from him. Sunlight fills Lydia's living room as Samuel stands awkwardly, a bouquet of flowers clutched tightly in his hand. Lydia observes Samuel with a gentle, patient expression, a hint of amusement in her eyes. Samuel stammers, his voice filled with years of pent-up guilt. "Lydia, I need to apologize," he continues, confessing an old childhood transgression. "For the vase, the one we broke when we were kids." Lydia smiles softly, offering quick absolution. "It's okay, Samuel. I forgive you." Relief washes over Samuel as Lydia's forgiveness dissolves the weight of the past. A new chapter beginning. Sunlight floods Samuel's office, highlighting diplomas and a polished mahogany desk. Samuel leans forward, a warm smile lighting his face as he presents the contract. He gestures, explaining the terms with clarity and genuine enthusiasm. Samuel emphasizes that the agreement prioritizes the client's best interests. He points to a specific clause, ensuring the client fully understands the benefits. His sincerity is palpable, building trust and confidence in the new client. A biting wind whips around Samuel as he leads a homeless man toward the shelter, the harsh night amplifying their struggle. Steam rises from the man's shivering form, his eyes reflecting exhaustion mixed with burgeoning gratitude. Samuel's face is etched with compassion, his focused gaze offering silent support in the bleak night. He listens intently as the man recounts his story, their shared moment a beacon of humanity against the dark. Sunlight paints the church in vibrant hues, dust motes swirling in the divine glow. Amidst the congregation, Samuel finds solace, a serene expression gracing his features. The organ whispers to life, its melody weaving through the hallowed space. Hope blooms with each swelling note, washing over Samuel in gentle waves. A profound sense of peace settles, enveloping the church in a comforting embrace. Samuel walks down the bustling street, his expression thoughtful as he navigates the crowd. His eyes are drawn to the homeless person he had previously passed, and he stops abruptly, a hint of regret on his face. He pauses, a flicker of realization in his eyes, grappling with his conscience. Reaching into his wallet, Samuel pulls out some money, his face etched with newfound empathy. He extends his hand, offering the money with a sincere desire to provide a warm meal. In the dim light of his apartment, Samuel stands silhouetted against the window, a figure lost in thought. City lights paint patterns across his face, a canvas of urban dreams and quiet contemplation. The loneliness that once haunted him has dissipated, replaced by a newfound serenity. A subtle shift in his posture reveals a budding sense of belonging, erasing past shadows. His eyes, once filled with doubt, now reflect a determined spark, hinting at a purpose found. Bathed in the city's glow, Samuel is no longer isolated. Connection radiates from his core. Sunlight paints the park as Samuel sits on a bench, a gentle smile playing on his lips. Friends and loved ones surround him, their faces glowing with affection and unwavering support. His gaze is serene, his soul finally complete, bathed in the warmth of acceptance and love. When a man lets go of greed, God gives him something greater, a new heart, echoes in the tranquil air.